There are a few key ingredients to being a successful tenderpreneur. Of course, you've got to have the connections in all the right or wrong places, and a comrade or two on your speed dial certainly would come in handy as well. But if you're like me, a ancestry of sun-baked cane cutters and merchants, well, congratulations, you're almost there. Your triple B double E gold certificates in the post, along with those shares that you don't have to pay for. Just sign on the dotted line and the tender to recycle hot air is all yours. But what about afterwards? What happens, well, after the golden shakedown? And you still need to look the part. And my philosophy is, yeah, give power to the people, but then help yourself to a fair dose of V12 power, hauling your VIP ass around town in this, the BMW 760 Li.
The 760 Li is the Beamer you know and love, just bigger and more flashy, taking up its post as top of the range in BMW's offering. The wheelbase is 14 centimeters longer, which BMW claims is the longest in its segment. But through the design of the C-pillar and roofline, the limo keeps a similar profile to the standard 7. Subtle badging denotes the beast that lies under the hood, enough to power you to 100 k's an hour in 4.6 seconds. Inside, it's all cow and tree, as you would expect. Even the instrument panel is finished in Napa leather, while the roof lining and sun visors are in Alcantara. Burr walnut inlays are of course a must for any self-respecting politician's car. Likewise, in the back, it's all about luxury, with plenty of room thanks to the longer wheelbase.
Yes, it's longer than your average 7, and of course it weighs a pretty ton or two as well. The fact of the matter, it's an impressive beast, no matter how you look at it. 6-litre V12, all aluminium engine. It's got twin turbos, pushing out some 400 kilowatts of power, 750 newton meters of torque, of pure pulling muscle grunt. And really put your foot down, feel that acceleration, you know what I'm talking about. Here's something I've often heard from BMW dealers. More than a few 7 Series owners actually send out their personal drivers to go out and inspect the vehicle, specify the interior accessories, the extras, etc. Of course, in a vehicle like the 760 Li, it pretty much comes with everything. I mean, barring a few add-ons like the side view cameras for 5,000 Rand, heated steering wheel, yes, and do not lie, but another 3,000 Rand. I mean, you can get the rear massage seats for 7,500 Rand. Active cruise control with stop and go functionality, 22,500 Rand, as well as the extended rear air conditioning system for another 20 grand. Here's the thing though, to be perfectly frank, if you're going to be squealing about paying for those extras on top of the 1.6 million Rand plus price tag of the 760, well, you don't deserve to have one. I mean, get out of the dealership right now, go buy yourself a Prius or something, and come back when you've got some perfectly good and plenty government money or public funds to squander. This is automotive snobbery at its best, and I mean, drive the car and it's more than just a stretched 7 Series limo, really. There's so much technology underneath you working all the time, correcting, compensating, counter-maneuvering. There's a shift of power, traction between the rear, inner and outer wheels, all designed to give you better drive and just to help you so that you don't also spill your coffee whilst reading the morning papers if you're in the back seat.
Apart from the engine, it was also the new 8-speed gearbox that got tongues wagging about the extra-length Beamer. This is the world debut of the new auto transmission in a BMW production car, and it builds on the strengths of the current 6-speed gearbox.
You know, at this level of driving, there's really so little to choose from. You've got the very athletic Audi A8, you've got the forthcoming attraction of the Jaguar XJ series, and of course probably the biggest competitor for the 7 Series is the Mercedes-Benz S-Class. And the truth be told, you can't really fault one over the other overwhelmingly anyway. I mean, it just comes down to a matter of preference. If you like the more dynamic, the sort of more overt, athletic, sporty nature, of the beast, then the 760 is certainly the one that's going to do it for you. Even quick turnarounds, with a vehicle as long as this, not a problem. You prefer the softer, the floatier, the sort of more laid-back, easy-going, luxury style of driving, then certainly the S-Class is going to be the one that you're going to choose. And I have to admit, the S-Class still, they just managed to do, Mercedes-Benz managed to do luxury motoring just that little teeny bit better than BMW. Okay, so moment of truth time. BMW 760 Li, totally different league of vehicle. Clientele very different as well. The kind of driver that needs to be driven on a weekday but wants to drive this baby on the weekend. And it's all there, the dynamic handling, the performance, that low down grunt, the ability to turn in and out of corners without any sense of being lethargic whatsoever. And they claim it's even got a decent fuel consumption at 13 liters per 100 km. I'm not so sure about that. We were pulling in some pretty high figures. I'll tell you what though, at 1.6 million rand, there's no way in hell I'm letting anybody else get behind the wheel to drive this baby.